The Tuyang Initiative. Founded by Ms. Juvita Tatanwan and her father, it is a community-led initiative that aims to use the digitalized platform to spread awareness as well as the culture of indigenous tribes to all corners of the world. The inspiration for this initiative came about from a heartfelt conversation between Ms. Juvita and her father. They agreed that the modern era has more often than not overlooked the importance and values of tradition. Being a part of the Kenya community herself from Borneo Sarawak, Ms. Juvita and her father have set out to start the Tuyang Initiative with the purpose of empowering indigenous communities as well as educating and sharing their cultures, art, and tradition with people from all over the world. Though Tuyang possesses an e-commerce platform, they do not use it with the sole intention of gaining a profit, but to spread awareness as well. With almost all of their staff originating from indigenous communities, they aim to use these platforms as a means to diversify their sales channels and as a way to inspire people from abroad. Tuyang is created with the aim to emphasize their artisanal craftsmanship and to shift it away from being a mere tourist attraction. Though profit is not their top priority, this does not mean that they do not have a strong business foundation. Their e-commerce website practices the B2B and D2C concept of e-commerce. Simply put, B2B or business to business means a direct transaction of goods between businesses. One of the examples of this within the Tuyang Initiative is when the Singapore International Festival of Arts communicated with them to collaborate and showcase their cultures in the festival. As for their D2C concept, this talks about a direct transaction between businesses to consumers without a third party or middleman. They practice this by ensuring that their goods are order-based and not mass-produced. As their indigenous crafts are all handmade from scratch, they take into account their practitioners' efforts and well-being. Hence, they will only produce the goods once the clients are confirmed. This ensures that no efforts and resources are wasted as they will need to harvest and process them, and that the indigenous people are not exploited for profit gains. It is one of the many efforts that Juvita and her team makes to maintain the humanistic aspect of the business despite being online. We can see that Tuyang heavily prioritizes the satisfaction of their consumers and their staff. This can be shown in another example where Tuyang uses their online platform to allow their staff to advance in career development. For example, Juvita's team hired a young oral traditional practitioner where his main focus is traditional singing and poetry. They saw potential in him to not only expand his skills culturally but professionally. Hence, they also onboarded him as a community manager where he can use the online platform to form connections and inspire and share his crafts to more people. This proves true with the team of practitioners that they have, originating from different communities, to utilize their e-commerce website to pass down their crafts and traditions. It shows how they use their online presence to not only share their culture, but as a way to preserve their culture as well, by connecting people, documenting their traditions, and educating people to carry on these values. With all that said, the Tuyang Initiative did not get to where they are right now without the help and support from others. Their work has been recognized throughout. For example, the Sarawak State agencies has supported them by providing them affordable offices and workspaces. The Magic Agency has also sponsored and supported them in developing social entrepreneurship. They have also received a grant from Shell for their efforts in sustainable development. All these collective efforts from multiple organizations has helped them to achieve and grow their business to the extent that they are in right now, and it allows them to expand their business into more aspects and allow more indigenous tribes' voices to be heard through them. One of the many expansions that they are involved in right now is a 5-year program that focuses on including agricultural-based products, primarily working with tribes all the way from the Lun Bawang community in the highlands to the Melanau community as an effort in tackling the global call for food security. In the end, we can see that Tuyang uses their e-commerce platform in many flexible and valuable ways, from selling amazing and meticulously crafted artisanal goods to forming connections and spreading the knowledge and importance of indigenous values. They were not only able to make a business out of it, but make a difference and leave a mark in the world as well. Tuyang is truly inspiring on how they are able to use the digital economy to such an extent.